This tension to some extent is important, but at the end of the day, young generation must find ways to channelize their energy to bring about generational change. I have said time and time again that in India, there are essentially three fundamental challenges from my perspective. One, disparity. Disparity between rich and poor, urban, rural, educated, uneducated. How do we decrease this disparity is the key challenge. Two, demography. We have 550 million young below age of 25. How do we create jobs, opportunities for this generation? How do we provide them the right skills to chart out their future? To me, this is the workforce for the world. Three, development. Everything is happening in India, but not happening fast enough. We need to clean our garbage in our cities. We need to get rid of our slums and give better living standards to our poor. We need to improve traffic. We need to decrease pollution. We need to create more jobs. All of these things require new thinking. We cannot go on doing things the way we have been doing. Earlier you talked about what is the purpose of Vadodara Innovation Council. And I think real purpose is to improve Vadodara at the end of the day. If we can't solve problems of our own community, how can we solve problems of the world? If we can't clean our own garbage, how can we think of a cleaner world? So I think the real challenge is to look at the problems of the local community, problems of our students, our teachers, problems of employment, health delivery services, governance, environment. All of these things require local solution, local innovations. And that's why Indian model of development is important. Because at the end of the day, we got to solve our own problems. If we don't solve these problems, who is going to help us? I see lots and lots of challenges in India. Walking around on the streets, you see so many problems that need to be solved. And it requires different mindset. We have this mindset of command and control, and we need mindset of collaboration and group communication. There are so many opportunities in this world. New ideas and new technologies are coming out every day in all corners of the world. How do we take that and make it affordable, scalable, sustainable, to really improve standard of living for millions and millions of our people? How do we reduce violence? How do we create wealth for the community? How do we generate more entrepreneurs who create jobs and provide additional income to people at the bottom of the pyramid? All of these are huge challenges. These are some of the mundane challenges that affect millions and millions of us in India. On the other hand, there is blue sky research. There are people who are designing trees that can light at night on its own. There are people who are designing new food, genetically modified food, which combines tomato and potato. There are people who are designing smart material. So when there is a car accident, metal will automatically come back to the original shape and shine. So on one hand, you have lots of blue sky research going on. On the other hand, you have a lot of mundane little problems in the local community that need to be solved. I am so happy to see the initiative that Vadodara has taken. I am delighted that with this initiative, Vadodara will learn a great deal about ways and means to solve local problems, encourage young students and young talent to think differently, create right ecosystem in the city with public commitment, sense of community, and a great deal of drive to think differently. I think community has taken charge in Vadodara. And Vadodara is to be complimented again and again. I would like to propose that Vadodara Innovation Council spend fair amount of time in the next month or two to really create a manual. Essentially, take McDonald's hamburger approach to Vadodara Innovation Council that can be replicated by at least 1,000 cities in the country. Create a proper manual, create a website, and then get invited to Delhi to make a presentation on it. Based on that, I promise you that I would like to write a letter to 1,000 mayors of 1,000 cities in India to learn from Vadodara Innovation Council and create. I think it is possible to do it. I think Vadodara is in a position to do it. You have the right leadership there. I have known Madhu Mehta for almost 50 years. He has the right kind of background, understanding, education, experience, and the drive to provide the leadership. I have had the opportunity to meet Paresh some time ago. I must tell you that I met him at a bar in Brussels for the first time, and I was very impressed with this young man. And he said, I want to do something. I said, go back to India and spend some time. And he came. He has a great entrepreneurial instinct. He's a wonderful human being. And I'm sure the combination of Madhubhai and Paresh has given you the right kind of seeds to launch Vadodara Innovation Council. To complement them with the support of people like Jagdish Shukla, Mayor, Vice Chancellor, other teachers and business people. I think you have done wonders. I am so impressed with what you have done in a year that I can't praise you enough. I don't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to give you a little background, what we are doing at the National Innovation Council, the support we can use from someone like Vadodara Innovation Council to take this idea to other cities. And once again, I want to end by complimenting you all and hope we can have a little time for interaction. Once again, thank you.